Close brace. For JavaScript developers, by JavaScript developers. Our last tutorial ran long because getting set up with a third-party SMTP server requires jumping through a lot of hoops. This tutorial is going to run short because moving our secrets, hashes, and API keys to a separate file that we keep out of version control is actually quite easy. So if you average the two together, it's like you got two 5-minute tutorials, right? Cool, glad we're all in agreement. Let's go. First off, create a new file at the top level of your music list project. Name this one config.json. This will contain all the various pieces of information we don't want to be storing on GitHub. Here's what it should look like, although of course my actual values are different than these sample values, and you should use your actual values here. Save that file, and create another new file at the top level. Call this one config.js. This file will be in version control and it ingests our JSON and makes it usable by the rest of our app. Here's the code. That's it, though it's important to remember that if and when we add further items to config.json, we'll need to create an export for them here. Anyway, save this file, and let's put it to use. Open up app.js, and first let's organize our imports at the top alphabetically. Leave require Babel register where it is, and reorder lines 2 through 19. Sadly, you can't just highlight the whole block and hit F5 for Mac or F9 for Windows and Sublime Text to organize them alphabetically, because the object we're passing to express session confuses things, so you'll have to do it manually. When you're done, it should look like this. Now, just below line 1, add the following. This gives us access to our config variables, so let's use them. Change line 7 to the following. That's it for this file. Save it, and then open /routes/API/authentication.js. We're going to replace a couple of lines here too, but first we need to make the same addition at the very top of the file, except with an adjusted directory structure. Now we can replace lines 5 and 6, like this, and line 95, like this, and line 106, like this. Oh, while we're at it, let's turn on word wrap. It's always helpful when you can actually see all of the code. We're good here. Save the file, and we're basically done. You can test your app and everything should still be working exactly as it was. If it's not, try restarting your server. And if that doesn't work, leave me a comment and we'll get you sorted out. Now let's make sure our JSON file gets ignored. Open up .getignore. And at the bottom of the file, add these lines. That's all you need to do. Save the file and head for your command prompt or terminal window. Make sure you're in your music list directory and then type git status. Notice anything? Our config.json file is nowhere in the list. As far as Git is concerned, it doesn't exist. That's what we want. So go ahead and commit all of your changes with git add-a, git commit-m, and then whatever commit message you want. I'm going with the tutorial number. And of course, send it along to GitHub with git push. That's it. We're all set and ready to move forward with development again. Next time, we'll build a page that lets users actually change their password once they've clicked the reset password link we emailed to them. See you then.